So picture a massive sports bar, right? You've got like 90 separate TVs.
Oh, yeah. We've all seen those setups.
And suddenly the bartender taps a single iPad screen, and magically all 90 screens instantly snap to the big game at the exact same millisecond. I mean, no lag, no black screens, just perfect synchronization.
It's wild to see in real life.
It really is. So today, our mission for you is to figure out exactly how venues pull off this technical magic trick without a tangled nightmare of wires. We're doing a deep dive into a product catalog from HDTV Supply, specifically looking at their WolfPack AV over IP matrix systems.
And what's fascinating here is, well, to understand that sports bar scenario,
Right.
we have to look at the underlying networking architecture in these specs. Because they're making a complete shift from clunky point-to-point hardware to network software.
Right, because my brain automatically pictures standard video routing. You know, like laying dedicated train tracks from every single cable box directly to every single TV.
Yeah, requiring a giant closet full of splitters and just miles of heavy cord,
Exactly.
which is how it used to be done. But this system uses AV over IP. Think of a traditional HDMI cable, like trying to shove a fully built Lego castle through a narrow pipe. It requires heavy, expensive, shielded cables.
Oh, I hate dealing with those.
Right. But AV over IP uses protocols like H.264 or H.265 to essentially break that Lego castle down into individual blocks or, data packets.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it shoots those packets across a standard cheap Kenny 6 network cable at lightning speed and instantly reassembles them right behind the TV.
Oh, wow. And the control interface for all this is completely wireless, which is like a DJ mixing tracks. The operator just stands there with an iPad using an app with a wireless real-time video preview.
Right, they look at a virtual floor plan and literally just drag and drop a Roku or a DirecTV channel right onto the specific TV they want.
But wait, shoving 90 streams of 1080p video over a single network? I mean, that sounds like a recipe for constant buffering. With all this video data flying over a network, is this why there's practically zero delay?
You would think it would buffer, but it's not sending raw, heavy video. Because it's using that compression to shrink the data down, the video is just tiny data packets traveling over a standard 1G network switch.
So it's super lightweight.
Exactly. The routing is incredibly efficient. The specs highlight an 80 millisecond switching latency.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that is less than a tenth of a second.
Okay, so because the software is just directing packet traffic on a highway system, the underlying hardware is surprisingly simple. But knowing that, we have to talk about the physical scale.
Oh, definitely.
Because the financial investment to power 90 TVs has to be huge.
Well, the scalability is kind of the main selling point. Base systems actually start at just $150 for small setups.
That's practically nothing.
Right, but those massive setups scale up dramatically.
Hmm.
So a 34 by 86 system runs about $20,100. And if you go up to a massive 44 by 90 matrix system, that goes for $22,275.
Here's where it gets really interesting, though. 22 grand sounds outrageously expensive just to change the channel at a bar.
It sounds steep, yeah, until you price out the alternative.
Right. Because when you consider it replaces 90 individual cable boxes, massive splitters, and miles of specialized video cables with just standard 1G network switches, is this actually a logistical bargain for commercial businesses?
It absolutely is. I mean, the labor alone to install standard CC6 cable is just a fraction of the cost of running delicate HDMI cables over long distances. Plus, the system uses PoE, which is power over Ethernet.
So the same single cable delivering the video packets is also providing the electricity to the receiver box.
Precisely. It massively simplifies the entire physical infrastructure.
Hmm.
You're effectively replacing specialized video gear with standard IT networking equipment.
So what does this all mean for you listening? Whether you're upgrading a commercial space or you're just a tech enthusiast, understanding how standard IT networking has completely swallowed traditional video routing changes how you view digital infrastructure.
It really does.
It's no longer about specialized AV cords, It's all just data on a network now.
And this raises a really compelling question. If commercial venues are already using standard network cables to effortlessly route 90 high-definition video feeds, how long until this AV over IP architecture completely replaces the traditional HDMI ports on the back of our own living room TVs?
Oh man, just imagine that. No more fighting with thick, rigid HDMI cables behind your entertainment center. Just one simple network cable perfectly syncing everything up.
Yeah, just like that sports bar when the big game comes on.